Hi, I'm Yaakov Horowitz. Welcome back to lesson number 8, the final lesson on a Chumash fundamental series. I really hope you found it helpful in terms of learning, as I call it, the Lego of Hebrew language, the root words, prefix, suffix, and the next time we do this, you'll be actually starting Chumash. So here's a very quick review of the prefixes that we did before. Follow the cursor on top. You can see, okay, so we have mem, lamed, beis, and heya prefixes that we did so far. Again, there aren't so many of these, so once you master them, you're just off. You can do it on your own. And this is an exercise, as we've done, there are basically two exercises. One is to understand the shorashim, to understand the root words, and then to be able to connect the prefix and suffix to those words. So here's an exercise of matching. Mei haaretz goes to the shorash of aretz. Okay, that's, again, this is usage. This is not the translation is mei. Mem is from. Hey is the. But this is just finding the root word from the complex words. But ihel is as you see, ihel, and so on and so forth, just to be able to identify those words themselves. And here, you know, in the workbook, it's a cut and paste exercise where you look, for example, this one here, middle row, right, top, la bias, okay, la bias would be to house, okay, that would be to house, okay, so that would be right over there. Okay, so let's move on now. So here's lesson 15, introducing the prefix vav. Vav is and, perhaps the most common of the prefixes. And here's some examples. Eretz, land, vayis, and house. Oihel, va'aretz, tent, and land. If you see the font directs you, the fact that this is like a hollow font connects that with the hollow vav there. And if you see, just we have here, vayivarech, and he blessed, that yud, we're actually not going to start, the prefix yud, we're not going to start until we actually begin Chumash itself. Okay, so here, again, we flip it, bayis, house and tent, so bayis ve'ayhel. Same for that, again, and he blessed, okay, so vayivarech. So those are just general exercises. Here, if you look 1, 2, 3, 4 in the purple are all, you get to pick one of them. Va'aretz, so it's the third one here, and land. Okay, va'aretz and land. The vav is and, aretz, the same thing. Har is mountain, number 2, because there is no prefix. Va'ayhel and tent, which is the second one in this list. Ubayis, and house. Okay, so again, just a simple exercise to be able to continue to review those skills. The final lesson teaches us the prefix of chaf. Chaf is like. Again, here's the rule. Whenever there's a chaf prefix before a milah, it means like. And again, there is a general rule. You can look at that also, but let's just concentrate on simple things, the rule itself. So ki Yerushalayim is like Yerushalayim, ki Moshe like Moshe, kabayis like the house, okay, and the extent. And then again, the reverse of that, you have the term like Yerushalayim here on top, so that would be a chaf before it, ki Yerushalayim, like Moshe, ki Moshe. Here's a question. Who do you want to be like when you grow up? Your Abba, your Rebbe, your Saba. When I grow up, I'd like to be ki, right, like my father, like my Rebbe. Yisimcha Lakim, here's another one that's a famous word that we talk about when Yaakov Avinu benched Ephraim and Menashe. It says, Yisimcha Elokim, Hashem should make you ke Ephraim v'che Menashe. So you have the prefix chaf, it actually being used. Here's another exercise, like we had the previous one, ke Yerushalayim is like Yerushalayim. And this is a cumulative review. We should really feel great. We did already 5 prefixes, okay? Chaf is like, here's a matching. You see the Lego blocks match here. Mem is from, hey, ha is the, vav is and, I'm sorry, 6 that we learned, excuse me. Lamed okay, is 2, and Beis is, okay, so we have that's just a cumulative review of all of these prefixes that we learned. Again, we learned 6 prefixes. That's a lot. That's a very big portion of the prefixes that you're going to need to do Chumash. So we're done. I hope these 8 videos really helped you get a handle on how the Hebrew language works. Next time we meet, we'll actually be starting Chumash. Thank you so much. I hope you found it helpful. And I encourage you kids, if you'd like to ask your parents or whoever's teaching you or yourself to go back and review them again if you have a question. It's always great to learn, and the more time you spend learning these basics, the more you're going to find Chumash enjoyable and easy. Good luck, everyone. Good luck to a lifetime of enjoyable learning. Be well, everyone.